Get yourself settled. Let yourself really come into this moment in time. It's natural for the mind to be involved in things that have already happened or things that we're thinking about that we might need to do later. And in this moment, we have a certain experience in our body, in our breath and energy, in the mind. And all of this is arising and being seen. We have these multiple layers to our experience. We're really looking at how our experience is physically, and then we might use words or have thoughts about that experience. And we just keep coming back to the actual experience. Notice what your body feels like right now, and notice where your attention is drawn. There might be a part of your body that's feeling contracted or tight. There might be pain in your body. There might be kind of a blankness or lots of agitated energy or calmness. Our experience in the body changes all the time. And different parts of the body feel different. Do a bit of a body scan and see what's going on for you right now. And if you're noticing there's certain energy here, just notice, allow it to be here. Oftentimes when we turn our attention to something, it starts to relax and soften. We might notice sense perceptions like the temperature in the room on our skin, or the feeling of connection through the back of our body with the chair or the bed or something. We'll definitely notice that there's a movement in our bodies as we breathe. Take a couple of deeper breaths and notice that movement for a moment. When you breathe in, notice what expands. There's air coming into the lungs and the body needs to make room for that. And when you breathe out, align yourself with the body's natural inclination to relax as we exhale. Allow your body to soften as you breathe out. And notice as well that there might be thoughts about this or thoughts about other things coming and going in your mind. And that we are witnessing or observing the body and our breath and energy and mind, our thoughts. There's something outside of the thought layer that's observing what's going on. So be aware of that as well. Bring your attention to your forehead and your eyebrows. Let go of any tightness or worry through the forehead. Let all of those little muscles soften. Relax the deep muscles of the eyes. Letting your sense of sight be at rest. Notice the flow of air over the membranes in the nose. Notice the hinges of your jaw and the lower jaw. Move it back and forth for a moment. And let your jaw and your mouth, your tongue, your throat, all of that mechanism of speech and chewing, let all of that relax. There's awareness in the forehead and eyes, the mouth, the jaw, the neck, throat. And come around to the sides of the neck, into the shoulders, and down through the arms and hands. And from the back of the neck into the large muscles of the shoulders and upper back. See if you could allow your shoulders to release, allow those muscles in the upper back to soften. If there's any energy of being on guard, notice if it's okay to let that soften as well and release. Bringing your attention around to the front of your torso and the inner core, the area that's protected by your rib cage, the heart center, the stomach area, navel center, your lower belly, that whole area of the chest and stomach. Notice there's a pattern of breathing. There's a movement in your breathing. Anchor your attention to that for a moment. Notice if there's any energy or sensation in the heart center or in the stomach, the lower belly. Not particularly wanting a certain thing or trying to change anything. Just noticing what's here right now when we turn our attention to it. And focus for a moment on allowing your breath to be continuous and smooth, about the same length as you breathe in as when you breathe out. We don't squeeze the muscles in to lengthen the exhale or try and manipulate the breath like that. It's more of an observing and an intention. As we finish breathing out, we come right into the inhale. As soon as we're finished inhaling, we let the breath go. Our role in this is really observation and relaxation. This is the natural way that the body would breathe if we weren't tense or contracted someplace. Keep a bit of an eye on your whole body, relaxing through the forehead, the jaw, the neck and the back, the chest and the stomach. Let yourself really settle. In a moment, we're going to move into alternate nostril breathing. If you're lying down, you could do this from here. You wouldn't use your hands. You would use more of the awareness of your mind. And if you'd like to sit up, just over the next minute or so, bring yourself up into a seated position where you can have lots of length through your whole spine. Give your body enough room to breathe. When we breathe in, the air is a bit cooler if the temperature of the room is cooler than our body. And we can often feel the in-breath a little bit more strongly than the out-breath, which has been warmed by our lungs. Notice what the airflow feels like as it goes over the membranes of your nose. Notice if one nostril feels more active, has more airflow, it feels a bit cooler on the inhale. You can also block one nostril off and then the other to determine your active nostril. And bring your attention to your eyebrow center, that point between your eyebrows, just a little bit higher, a little bit internal. And then let your awareness flow with the breath from the eyebrow center to the base of your nostrils, where your nostrils meet your upper lip. Let your awareness flow with your breath between those 2 points. Relax through your forehead, your eyebrows, the jaw, the neck, all through your body. And then either bringing your hand up and using your ring finger and your thumb to block off the passive nostril, or else doing this just in your mind. Begin to breathe only through your active nostril. As you exhale and inhale, focus your attention on that flow between the base of the nose and the eyebrow center and back. Next exhalation, block off the active nostril and breathe only through the passive nostril. Allow for a continuous, smooth flow of breath and attention. Next exhalation through the active nostril. Letting your awareness flow between the eyebrow center and the base of the nose. Next exhalation through the passive nostril. Allow your breath to be continuous and smooth. Let your attention flow with your breath. And switching again to the active nostril. And then the passive nostril, letting your awareness flow between those 2 points, the eyebrow center and the base of the nose. And then let your next exhalation be between the eyebrow center and the base of the nose, but following the flow of breath in both nostrils. Your whole body relaxed, your breath focused, smooth, continuous. Let any thoughts be in the background. Focus completely on this flow of energy and breath. And taking your time, open your eyes. Remain aware of the flow of energy and breath with your eyes open. When we have the eyes open or when we're engaged back in our lives in the world, we tend to have a bit more busyness in the mind. But we can also always just check back and notice what's happening with our breath. Relax the forehead, the jaw, the neck and the shoulders, the stomach. Let the whole body be relaxed. So as we're finishing the practice, make an intention to tune back into this several times during the day. Just bring your attention back into the breath, relax your body, and then go about your day.